The Dragon cargo vehicle still held a few inches away from the from berthing, still in berthing position. NASA astronaut Jeff Williams and NASA astronaut Kate Rubins, who were manipulating the station's robotic arm to capture the Dragon cargo vehicle, are now in the Destiny module and Node 1 Unity. They are preparing for their midday meal.
The lab ETU is not selected for talk, so if you could push the call to button, then that way we'll be able to hear your calls.
That's a rookie mistake. Thanks, I'll do that once. Sorry, Leslie. There we go. Okay, so I found some urine collection kits when we were doing the progress show, and I've got 3 barcodes if you're ready to copy. I can stow those. They're empty urine collection kits, and I can stow them in Col 1 forward to M location if you'd like.
Okay, we copy, and we'll take those barcodes.
HRF 11603 Juliet. 15803 Juliet.
The Dragon cargo vehicle remains just still a few inches away from the common berthing mechanism of the International Space Station, prepared for berthing.
Houston Station on 2. I think we have about 15 or 20 minutes left on A-Red, if that works for you, unless you want to reprioritize us.
Robotics officers slowly but surely using the space station's robotic arm, the Canadarm2, to maneuver the Dragon SpaceX cargo vehicle closer and closer to the common berthing mechanism of Harmony on the nadir port.
Just want to get maybe a status to see how best to use my afternoon time. I have the optional exercise period, and then I have the T2 period. If we think we might be ahead on CBM and still have that big gap for the optional exercise, I'll knock out T2 then to give us a little more flexibility later in the day. Otherwise, I'll just keep it the way it is.
That was NASA astronaut Jeff Williams checking through his daily activities, checking on the exercise restrictions for as the Dragon cargo vehicle continues to berth to the International Space Station, ever closer and closer to the common berthing mechanism of the nadir port of Harmony on the International Space Station.
Okay, good. I'll be working with you on CBMs, and then I'll be asking when the exercise constraint is lifted, and I'll be ready to get started right then.
Okay, copy, Jeff. Once we're done with Able, you're good to go.
Final procedures are underway for the berthing of the Dragon cargo vehicle to the International Space Station. The station's robotic arm is now moving closer, the cargo vehicle closer and closer to the station to prepare for the final procedures of berthing.
And Station Houston on 2 for talk in your upcoming PMC. Your party is actually available if you would like to start that early, and we've already made Space to Ground 4 private for that.
Copy, and probably I'll start it on time.
Copy on time.
The station's robotic arm is in motion once again, completing some of the final steps of berthing, now awaiting for latching to the International Space Station. The station, now 252 statute miles over the North Pacific Ocean, entering an orbital sunrise. The cargo vehicle and station now illuminated by the sun's rays. Now getting ready to latch indications from flight controllers here in Houston, ready to start bolting the Dragon cargo vehicle to the International Space Station.
And Station Houston on 2 for Jeff and CBM capture A-bolts.
Go ahead, Leslie. I see 4 RTLs.
Concur. Yep, and so with that, we have verified all the constraints are complete in step 1, and so the maneuver to RTL is complete, and go for first stage capture on your part in step 2.
Step 2 is in work.
NASA astronaut Jeff Williams and NASA astronaut Kate Rubins in the Destiny module now, working with the first and second stage capture of the Dragon cargo vehicle, second stage being confirmation of berthing to the International Space Station. They're working through the procedures for first stage now. Regaining video coverage from the International Space Station as it still remains over the North Pacific Ocean. Right now, Jeff Williams and Kate Rubins inside the Destiny module completing the wrapping up the second stage capture, which will also wrap up the berthing of the Dragon cargo vehicle to the International Space Station, standing by for confirmation of completed berthing procedures. NASA astronaut Jeff Williams and Kate Rubins continuing to work through the final stage of the berthing of Dragon to the International Space Station. And confirmed berthing of the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle on commercial resupply mission 9:03 a.m. Central Time, just over the border of California and Oregon, 252 statute miles above the Earth. Completed second stage capture will wrap up the berthing of SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle to the International Space Station. A great mission, flawless all the way from launch through to capture and to berthing. Now, astronauts Kate Rubins, Jeff Williams, and Takuya Onishi will outfit the vestibule of the International Space Station, flipping power and data jumpers and pressurizing and performing leak checks. all preparing for opening the hatch tomorrow, revealing over 3,900 pounds, over 1,700 kilograms of pressurized cargo. The Dragon cargo vehicle carrying 2.5 tons total of cargo to the International Space Station. Again, confirmed berthing of the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle today, 9:03 a.m. Central Time, just over the border of California and Oregon, 252 statute miles above the Earth. A great mission for commercial resupply mission 9 of the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle. It launched late on Sunday night, 11:45 p.m. Central Time, July 17th, early morning, July 18th Eastern Time, for a 2-day rendezvous and capture to the International Space Station that was covered earlier this morning. A flawless capture, even a bit early, ahead of schedule, 5:56 a.m. Central Time.